Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are back with some bronze baddie goodness. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this look today because I can't wait to show y'all how I did this. As you can see, we have a new haircut. Okay, we are recognizing the baldy lifestyle and we are loving it. We're gonna jump right in with some primer. This of course is the Milk Hydrogrip. Y'all already know when there is something better, I will use something better. Until then, we are team Hydrogrip for life. Okay, we're gonna make sure we rub that in nice and smooth, get in all the little nooks and crannies. That way we can put our foundation on and we get a seamless look. Next, we're gonna go in with our Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I use two different colors because, you know, I'm like right in between. If there was like a neutral warm color, that would be me. And then also, of course, you know, it's been summertime. I've tanned a little bit. So I'm just taking a little bit more of the warm over the neutral. And I'm just going to go ahead and use a foundation brush to go ahead and place that all over my face. I know it looks like a lot, but I'm trying to do really thin layers. And then I'm taking a sponge. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. It's so funny how this foundation looks very orange in the beginning and then it just oxidizes perfectly to my skin tone. So yes, I know it looks crazy for a second, but just give Charlotte a minute, okay? She shows up. Y'all just know I would not recommend a foundation that's gonna have y'all look like a Oompa Loompa, especially with my short blonde hair. I would be outside looking like a freaking Skittle. I wouldn't do that. So next we're going with our NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and pack that into my inner corners. I'm looking up because I want that concealer to get right up under where I have that creasing. There's pretty much no way to like avoid creasing if you have creasing under your eyes, so the least you can do is make it look good, right? And then I'm going to take that concealer and again with my pointed tip brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that all over where I want my face to get a little bit more light. And then of course going back in with a sponge. This is again the same sponge that I use for my foundation because I'm going to flip it over, and after I'm done placing my concealer in, I want to make sure I blend out the edges just so nothing's too harsh. Next we're going to go in with another Charlotte Tilbury product. This is their, and this, I mean, has the longest name ever, but it's their Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze away, similar to how I would place my contour. But of course, we're gonna go in just a little bit brighter. And as you can see, again, I'm using the butt of the Beauty Blender, and I'm taking that to blend the bronzer in with my foundation. And as you can see, it just melts right into the skin. This is a little hack for one time for sure, and then two, making sure all of your makeup melts together. And then again, as you can see, I'm flipping that sponge over again and again just to make sure the contour, the bronzer, the foundation, everybody is working together, okay? One love. And of course, we're gonna just keep doing this till it's all blended. I did go in with my Morphe brush. Y'all know I love this one for my nose. I don't know, people have done it with different brushes, but this is like the OG. And you know, if it's not broke, why am I gonna fix it, you know? So I'm just gonna go with my brush and then boom. Y'all see this? We have highlighted and contoured seamlessly. Everybody is working together. So next we're gonna go with some cream blush. And this is the Sephora Clean Spice Palette. And I'm just gonna take that nice deep berry shade and I'm just gonna go ahead and start plopping that in. Y'all know I'm a newbie to cream blushes, so you know I take my time because cream can get away from you, okay? If you're also a newbie, take your time because yeah, cream's gonna show up. And then as you can see, I did it like real light, and then like I went in with another like tap on it, and then next thing you know, there was like blush everywhere. So if you're new, just go light or just be light-handed. You know, I don't know why I got a heavy hand everything. This is why I don't do hair because yeah. Anywho, I'm just going in with a brush and I just decided to go ahead and touch with that bronzer. I want to get a little bit more bronze, okay? I need to be sun-kissed for the day. Next, I'm going in with my Fashion Fair. This is their pressed foundation. I love pressed foundations instead of highlight setting powders because one, it gives you that seamless, flawless look. Two, I have noticed, especially if you live in a humid area like I do, that this lasts much longer, okay? I sweat everywhere instantaneously as soon as I walk outside. So I need something to help me, you know, something to show up for me in the midst of this 100-degree weather. And this is it. I'm going in with some Juvia's Place. This is their bronze palette, and this is in the shade Tan. And I'm just going to go ahead and set everywhere that I placed that previous cream bronzer. Again, I don't want to go too deep with it because I just want my skin to look like, you know, we've just been basking in the Tahitian sun, you know, you feel me? And then same thing with the blush. We're going in with the Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette, and we're going in with this shade, and we're just going to place that color. Again, Alicia, you don't have to be so heavy-handed, y'all. These Juvia's Place is going, if anybody's gonna show up for you with pigment, it's Juvia's Place, okay? Y'all could just light-handed. Charlotte Tilbury, once again. Charlotte, why have I not been on your PR list yet? I'm just gonna let you know, I'm out here stunting for you right now. I need you to show me some love, okay? I'm showing your people how to use your products. Feel free to just go ahead and just look at this. Look what I did with your product, Charlotte. Just throwing that out there, okay? Next, I'm going to take my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist Spray. And this is going to be my first layer of setting spray. But once my face is done, I just want to make sure I go ahead and set it before I go into my eyes. As you can see, this was the Huda Beauty palette. And I'm going to take this. It looks very much so like a berry color, but it's really like a brick red. Almost like a brick red brownish color. And then I just want to take that, and I'm ever so slightly going on the outer edges. As you can see, I'm trying to create like that. I can't even explain to you what it's called, but I just want to go on like an angled shape instead of, you know, how I usually go like right over my crease. But that product, I am just babying it. I'm just going back and forth. And then I'm going to take a lighter brown color just to go ahead and buff out the edges. But again, I'm trying to keep that shape on the outer edges of the eye because I want it to look not too much like a cat eye, but I do want it to emphasize the shape of my eyes against my brow bone. So I just want to go ahead and make sure that is nice and blended before I go in with any type of lid color. But of course, we're going back and forth with our brushes, making sure everything is blended. No harsh lines, y'all. If y'all learn anything from my channel, no harsh lines. We're going to blend until we get arthritis, and you know what, it's going to be worth it. Okay. All right, now that we're all blended, I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade, and I'm just going to place this everywhere you see that blank slate. So right on the inner corners of my eyelid, over the first half of what my lid would be. And then I'm just taking that brush and I'm going to go ahead and pack it in. And then once I get towards the edges where that color is, I'm going to ever so slightly start buffing that out. Just of course, so you know it is nice and blended. I'm trying not to lose too much color because of course the shimmer shade and the pigment shade are, you know, opposites. So you want to make sure one doesn't overpower the other. So again, I'm packing it in where it's bare. And then once I get close to where that pigment is, I'm just taking the slightest of hand and I'm just going to go back and forth in windshield wiper motions just to make sure it's all blended. And once I am done with the top of my lid, I'm going in again with that brick color, and I'm taking a very fine, it's actually a lip brush, and I'm just going right under my lower lash line. I didn't want to smoke it out too much because I want the emphasis to be on my top lid. So I'm just taking again that very small lip brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that brick color on the bottom lid. And then I believe I did go in with just the smallest of that brown shade. And again, I don't want it to get too smoky, so I'm just keeping it right up under the lid. But of course, I want to blend it out so that it's not so harsh. Next, I'm going in with some mascara. This is the NARS Climax mascara. This is the best mascara, especially if you have short little eyelashes like mine. this mascara works wonders. It actually gives me some voom before I put in my lashes. And I'm just going to make sure I get a good couple of coats of that. Next, I'm going to go in with this Sephora. This is their waterproof eyeliner pencil. And this is a champagne color. It's similar to what I place on the lid. And I didn't want to go white or nude because I didn't want to... Again, my emphasis was the lid, so I just want to make sure I just went ahead and matched that shimmer color just to give me some brightness without having to take any attention out of the way. And so once that's all done, I'm just going to go in with the mascara on the bottom part of my lashes. And then while I'm doing this, I'm letting my eyelashes dry. Yes. And we're going in with our FineDrip lashes. Y'all already know the deal. Y'all know this is my brand, okay? And then I'm just, look at this, boom, done. Again, I want the emphasis on the eye, so you do not need no 25 millimeters. Keep it nice and cute. We have some emphasis on the outer portion of the eyes, but that's it. Sometimes less is literally more. And then, of course, I'm going in with my lips. Y'all know how serious I take my lipstick. So I'm taking my lip liner. I'm going to contour the outer portions of my lips. Next, I have this lipstick by Bite Beauty. So sad they're going out of business because I love Bite products. And then I'm going to blend the lip liner with the lipstick. And then I'm going back and forth because I don't know how my top lip got darker than my bottom lip. But I did end up going back and forth to go ahead and fix it. And next, we're going to go in with our final layer of setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And once that is done, I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm just going to pat that into the skin. But that is our completed look. I am so excited with how this came out. Thank you guys for being loyal subscribers to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that button so you don't catch a look. Make sure you're also following us on Instagram so you can go ahead and see how these makeup looks transcribe to our photo shoots. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, Slay Babes.